You need a. You need a. Okay. 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 Yo, that's hilarious. What's up, y'all? What's up, Susanna? What's up, Elizabeth? Wow, that's crazy. All right, so shout out to y'all. Happy full moon. This is one of the most powerful full moons, and I have some really good news for you. Nice. I have some really good news for you. Um, for those of you who are, let's just say, tuning in through this channel, there we go. I am a 20-degree sun in Gemini. And the sun is 19 degrees Libra. Please hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. And my progressed moon is 20 degrees Aquarius. There's a conditional grand air trine that you get to take part of, which will be one thing. But Jupiter is 20 degrees Sagittarius, opposite my 20-degree sun. So this full moon is activating energies directly through me. And as such, if you are a part of this ritual, congratulations. You made it, baby. And yes, if you watch this ritual after it's live, no worries whatsoever. And yeah, let's see. Do I want to put this? Yeah, we might as well. I still got hoop dreams. I got mood swings. Introducing. All right. So, um, welcome to the full moon in Aries. This full moon in Aries cycle is going to prepare us for the new moon in Scorpio and the successive new and full moon cycles until then will lead until the full moon in Libra, where we actually close this cycle, or the new moon in Aries, rather. So, this officially, along with that new moon cycle in Libra that we have or had and is concluding right now, is the official, and I love Libra because Libra always rules like officiality, but the official end of your supernatural revelation arc and the 6 months that have been passed by to develop and build your character. Case in point, Aries, when that new moon in Aries hit, up until now, you have had 6 months of intense character development, which hit its climax July and August. So, first and foremost, if you are watching this, I want you to clap for yourself and pat yourself on the back, because while you're going through such intense, extreme character development, you may not really notice until a transit like this, until the next 6 months, where pretty much the next 6 months from now until end of March for the next season, like the next season series is, yeah, July and August kick my ass too. Is you now seeing the results of the past 6 months of your hard work. Please hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet already. So I really do once again would like for you to clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Congratulations. Clap for yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Congratulations. You have made it. You have made it. Oh, congrats. Amen. And yeah, supernatural things. You would not believe some of the things I've seen. Supernatural things. Thank you, Ebony. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Not only have you done it, but you have been revealed supernatural experiences and events. Please understand you are your own source hub for this. So if you have seen it, it's because you supernatural. Okay. There's a difference between having magic and being magic. Shout out to the mutable signs. But this is very important, because what we are ready for moving forward is the utilization of every single ability supernaturally that has been revealed to us. Please, as this will feel like you are struggling more than succeeding, it is through the struggle you succeed. So it's not at first, like from now until Sagittarius season, it's not going to feel like you have a strong grip over this, because when you first learn to ride a bike, you have to kind of mess up a few times. Let's just say that from April till now, you were riding a training bike. I've used this analogy before. So I've kind of said the motorbike analogy has taken place before April, but let's just assume hypothetically from April till now, you've been riding a training bike, and now, instead of riding a bike with no training wheels, you're riding a motorcycle. It's nothing like riding a training bike, but you have some of the fundamentals of riding a training wheel bike that you can kind of not really apply to a motorcycle. And so it could feel really scary to use your psychic abilities and then tap into a collective conscious that can read your mind and you also read their thoughts, or for you to feel empathically into someone's energy field that is just so deep and dark, and you wonder if you're going to be able to deal with that pain. You got this. This is where the further implementation and mastery of your psychic and supernatural abilities comes directly through the vehicle and channel of other people, relationships. Okay. So this ritual is going to be threefold. The first thing we're going to do is going to be really simple. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to beam down all the planets in our solar system. And if you want to take this an extra step and beam down every universal energy and multiversal energy, you're going to beam that down your crown. And then as it's beamed down your crown, you are going to declare who you are. Who have you become? Is there a special name that you call yourself, or is there an image of yourself that you are ready to step into? It's an homage to your greatest self. You're going to claim that with us and then beam that energy back up to the universe to let them know you in the motherfucking building. And then after we do that, we're going to call in soulmates, not just romantic soulmates that are our friends, soulmates that are existing in our life already that will activate, and new soulmates that will come in so that we can help develop their power and they help develop us. But the soulmates you're calling in are not soulmates for your old self. They're soulmates for yourself that you are claiming now. Okay. Because this full moon in Aries is releasing an old aspect of your character that is dead. It's not even alive anymore. It's something that some other people may still recognize you as, but you're not that person anymore. And so moving forward, like we're textbook transforming in the sense that Uranus is eighth house to this Libra sun, and so our reality around our characters are transforming forever before we step into the literal zodiac sign of death and transformation and then ascend. These next 3 months are going to be rigorous and super fucking amazing. And I'm going to say this one more time. Clap for yourself. You have made it. Congratulations. Congratulations. They tried to end you. They tried to undermine you. They tried to sweep you under the rug. They tried to talk behind your back, and they did not succeed. They did not succeed, oh. They failed. You are victorious. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats, everyone. Yes. Yes. I got you, Ario. But they have failed. And so, moving forward, you are taking this greater understanding of your character, which by the end of this week will fully flesh out with that third quarter square on the moon in the north node in the 10th house of this Libra sun. And you will now be fighting, breaking through all the traps and bad energy towards you. And you're going to feel like such a goddamn badass. Honestly, all this stuff that I've been talking about, haters talking smack and like dark forces, now we are finally, that's why I said clap for yourself. We are finally at a place where now none of that even matters, because now you're going to feel like such an empowered badass. All the stuff that used to inhibit you, all the stuff that you personally willingly let influence you, you're just going to be like, out my face, out my face. What? You want it with me? Out my face. Stupid ass black magic. Out my face. And what is allowing you the sight of these social dynamics is the Libra sun, sextile, Jupiter in Sagittarius, opening up your sight with relationships, letting you see the big picture where we were in Gemini season and you were just in your mind. Now you're in your philosophy. You can't be into philosophy. I was just saying that. And this is squaring Neptune and Pisces, letting you know the behind the scenes dynamics in hindsight, because you can't be aware of everything. You're in a body, so you're not truly omnipresent or omniscient. And the square is going to reveal in hindsight, shady ass influences that you directly get to deal with. Because just like it was King Kungsing Uranus, well, Libra is King Kungsing Neptune in Pisces. You know what that means, guys? That's death to the bullshit. This yod is death to those shady ass influences, because Chiron is in between those in Aries, and you must now directly confront the BS in any way it comes up. You can't necessarily, moving forward, just be like, okay, I'm going to give this the benefit of the doubt. And yes, you're right. This is not specific to just now. This is advice that applies through all the time. And you could have done this before, but it is especially important moving forward, because what you're going to have are people who refuse to acknowledge this greater sense of you as they try and bring things up and subtly or indirectly acknowledge you as the old part of you that is dead, that doesn't even really apply anymore. You must turn up the heat on them, because in your face, they're going to act like it's a harmless mistake, but it's deliberate and they know what they're doing. Such people do not hold you in high esteem. And what's beautiful about a period like this is you are going to be able to see crystal clearly who is who. This comes with some bad news. Some people who you thought were on your team, you're going to realize don't have your best interests. Some people who you thought didn't have your best interest, you're going to realize actually do. A lot of this is going to be because they looked inside themselves and have decided to be more authentic. And so with that change of heart, their attitude towards you has also changed. So I'm not going to make this ritual too long. After we call on the soulmates, the third part of this ritual is, yes, the ever so popular declaration of non-consent. I have the link to this in the description box below. I'm not going to be able to screen share, unfortunately, because I can't do this with this webcam studio beta. However, I will read it, and you are welcome to read along with me. And if you want to pull this up yourself, which is highly recommended, please click the link in the description box below and pull it up. You're an alien. I believe in aliens. You're one. Other than that, let's get started. So, with your decision to invoke these planetary energies, they will hyper accelerate the speed of this evolution. Okay. And so, because we have such quick fire energy, because this is a full moon in Aries, guess what? Trining Jupiter and Sag, automatic ascension. And for those of you who have any Leo energy, shout out to my Leo suns and moons, you're really benefiting the greatest from this. So, congratulations. All right. Other than that, I want you to evoke the energy of all 9 planets. And yes, Pluto is a planet and counting Earth. Okay. I know they call Pluto a dwarf planet. It's one of the 9. Okay. The 9 numerology that now governs every single archetype in the world. So keep that in mind. I mean, not in the world, but in the universe. Okay. Whatever. So I want you to now evoke each of these energies in your own way. Call them down and feel like, imagine a beam of them beaming down your crown and anchoring in your root. Okay, do this in your own way, and let's just take some time. I summon Mercury, Venus, the Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, every relevant asteroid, dwarf planet, and star in this solar system, every single galaxy in this universe, the billions of stars in the universe, and now in every multiverse. Ooh, that's heavy. I was just saying that, but I can imagine it would be heavy because I can do anything with my imagination. All right, corny laugh aside. So after you have beamed this down, I want you to notice the nonchalance and the effortless nature of your ability to beam down these energies down your crown. It is only belief. Belief is a non-material, say it with me. Belief is a actually belief, which is ruled by Pisces, is a non-material concept that you cannot touch. You cannot measure. You only can sense or do. And so it's your belief that anchors these rays. Please understand, these light rays travel at these light rays travel at speeds faster than the consciousness can really process. So the whole notion of beaming energy down from these celestial beings to your crown is really simple. That's why it's easy. It's not like channeling energy from the earth, which will take time. Cosmic energy travels quick. Okay. Trying my best not to make the most sense with this, because when you're too logical with it, it kind of ruins the magic. But once you feel your side, and you don't have to beam it down your crown. If you want it to come to your heart, however you do this. Okay, some of you will be more sensitive to this, like India Dallas. If you do, that means you're highly psychic. Okay, so other than that, once you have anchored these energies down to your crown, I want you to now envision in your mind's eye your greatest self. Okay, and I want you to declare to the universe who you are. And take some time to just feel that. Declare it. You could say it out loud or in your head and feel it. I am the peace dealer, archangel of the sun, Michael. Nice. And after you've done that, take the essence of your crown and beam it back up to everything that beamed down to in the universe. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. As an Aries sun and rising and Leo moon, I do not feel like I am benefiting at all. Christina, if that isn't the realest comment I've seen today, I feel you. I bet you don't feel like it. Not with that Pluto and Saturn square. All prayers go out to you. Okay. Shout out to Spirit is Vicious. Talk to them peacefully. Amen. So now, logic can take you from A to B. Imagination can take you everywhere. Amen. Said by a true Pisces. Pisces are masters of imagination. Hey, Gail. All right. So, step 2. I want you to call in your soulmates. I now call in every relevant soul partner who I am meant to connect with in this lifetime, acknowledging my true self. That was the sample way you can do that. If you want to light candles after this, if you want to do a whole ceremony and ritual after this or during this, go ahead. If you want to call them in by playing mariachi or dancing, do so. However you want to do this, the simpler the better. It doesn't have to be that complex. You just need to make the intention. That's really all this is about right now. Okay. I purposely want to make these super simple so that once again, I kind of express the ideology that manifestation and doing things that are supernatural are so simple. Like they're not complex. You don't need to do like a 50-day ritual. Like it's simple. You're already powerful. The planets are already aligned for you. So that's why we do these rituals the way we do them. Okay. Shout out to Skywalker 1212. So, cool. All right. Gemini, Sun, Cap, Moon in the house. Next, and finally, we are going to do the declaration of non-consent. We got Ariana Grande in the building. What's up? See, I told you guys. Didn't I tell you guys yesterday I was going to have her on my lap? Now she's in the live chat. We like manifestation, y'all. Really works. Super simple. Just got to send that intent. Other than that, I'm going to read along the Declaration of Non-Consent. Okay. You are more than welcome to read this along with me. And yar. Hi, Ariana. I think you're an amazing singer. I think you're super awesome. As well as, very cute, very sexy. And I think you should just continue to be successful. All right. Holla at me for an astrology reading, Ariana. You will totally, totally, totally love it. You know I'm the best, so it's all good. And yeah, she's a Cancer Sun, Libra Moon. I will say that. And yeah, so I'm going to read off this. We are the source from the all source. We are sovereign. We are free. A declaration of withdrawal of consent and non-consent published as public notice, August 19, 2015. A collab of a work by various authors for unrestricted public use unto reclaiming of individual sovereignty by one's intent and will with skill. I added the with skill part. The following is to be declared in effect via the spoken word, which means you do have to say it. Divine Magic 223, it is her real page. Okay? Don't ruin my dreams. Don't point out the semi-obvious. Okay? We are going to pretend it is Ariana Grande. It's just her separate page so that she can go around and be a regular human because she's a mega celebrity and she can't go anywhere in public. So maybe she just needs a different page so that she don't have to use her main page. Okay? How about you see it like that? How about you see it like that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Team Pisces. It's all good, Heavy V. It's all good. I got you, Ariana. I ain't gonna let nobody talk to you like that. It's all good. All right, all right. This is my decla. Oh wait, make sure you guys have the article so that you can read along with me. We have moon goddesses regardless. It's all good, Divine Magic. We love you in here. We love you. It's all good. Thank you. Next. Word. This is my declaration of freedom from all control, AI beings, and authority structures that interfere and harm against my sovereign free will. Let it be known that I withdraw consent. I terminate all contracts of agreements that concluded by third parties regarding myself and herewith return all liabilities and karmic implications to the contracting parties on all levels, dimensions, time, and timelessness. I withdraw consent to having any human being, living organism, machine, entity, person, corporation, secret group, or their representatives, their superiors, employers, their on and off world allies, or anyone working for or with any of the above to spy, to look into, to watch, or in any way invade my privacy for any harmful reason. Thank you, Alex. I wanted to say something. I totally forgot. Oh, yes. We do this every 6 months. We do this every Aries season and every Libra season. Okay. So this is like a 6-month renewal. Privacy is defined as, and I quote, my own unique personal life experience. I revoke, withdraw, and retract all harmful agreements for all my body parts, fragments, atoms, DNA cells, etheric essences, and entirety of being as an entire universe that I am on all levels, dimensions, time, cycles of time past, present, and future on all levels of existence for all my bodies from the core being of the one that I am to all my bodies across all universes. See, you thought you were slick. You can get me in just this universe, but not the other. In all universes, even in the folds of time and space where much is attempted to be in hiding. I love how thorough and complex this is. I'm gonna have to invite people on here. You guys say hi to my Instagram friends, please. Ooh. Loco. I go loco. What it do, what it is. We live on YouTube right now. We're doing a declaration on consent. What's up, y'all, in the live chat? How y'all doing? Y'all want to say hi to Instagram real quick? We reading the declaration on consent. Come join us. Okay. If you want some powerful ritual energy and to make sure beings from other universes don't mess with you, come do this declaration on consent with us. What it do, what it is. We live on. Whoop. Oh. Now Libra is looking like a snack. All right. Let us continue.
What? I said, I don't fucking like you. You don't like me? No. I don't fucking like you. What? I said, I don't fucking like you. You don't like me? No.
ain't trying to give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
That's you, Aqua Moons, too. Why did that sound like Crazy Bull? Anyway, shout out to Crazy Bull. Woo! Let us continue. Like lettuce. Okay. Apparently I say available wrong. See? All right. Each experience of my being is for my personal growth and development. It is not for corporations to seek profit from. Oh no. They are not to be manipulated and controlled by any person, entity, corporation, government, religion, machine being except myself. These experiences, which are a part of my unique life experience, cannot be used by any other being, human, entity, corporation, group. Oh, see, y'all are mad now that I'm doing this. And any other example, now that we're doing this, of someone or something that is not myself in any way that creates money and or capital for profit or control, whilst demeaning, degrading, or negatively affecting my living being. The monetization and collateralization of my personal energy and personal being, myself, for the purpose of buying and selling or owning is forbidden under any and every terminology, language, contract that is in being and has been used to control and manipulate my personal energy and being. Okay. The monetization and collateralization of my personal human body, which houses my unique DNA that is my private domain for the purpose of buying, selling, owning, and controlling, is forbidden and banned. By the way, this is why your life is going to change overnight. Okay. And that's a complete exaggeration, but you are going to notice key shifts. This is a full moon that is squaring the nodes and Saturn, Pluto. So there's like harsh shifts. A lot of these harsh shifts are agents being discovered and getting compromised because you call them out for the pieces of shit they are. So keep that in mind, because this declaration of non-consent is going to remove the illusions of new people in your life who came in trying to do that funky crap. They're just gonna leave. If people just drop out your life after you say this, it's because of this declaration of non-consent. Okay, baby. Okay. The buying, selling, owning, and trading of my soul energy or my unique human body on or by any stock exchange, financial institution, corporation, government, religious organization in this world or any other world, any other world, is expressly forbidden and banned. The buying, selling, and owning of my unique and personal DNA, energy, physical body consciousness anywhere in any universe, dimension, astral level, time, or world is forbidden and banned. The harvesting, because motherfuckers like to harvest your energy every day. The harvesting of my energy by any group, organization, corporation, government, I'm talking to you, religious sect, astral entity, galactic being, or anyone who is not myself is now forbidden, banned, and barred. Shit, even my mirror reflection, I'm talking to you, son, even you. Whatever the form it takes, my energy is my own creation, and I do not consent to having it harvested for others to use or profit from. Such buying, selling, and controlling amounts to slavery and is forbidden by me under my own sovereign free will and law that I impose, son. Can I just remark on just how badass this is? Every time we do this as a collective, it's literally like the most badass thing we do all year. So I'm glad. I think this is the third or fourth time we're doing this. I just kind of want to clap for ourselves again for just being so awesome. I'm just saying, like, we're all from different places of the country and world, and we're just all right. I withdraw consent to the use of nanite technologies, parasites, or any other type of infectious diseases or infectious technology whatsoever, whensoever, or wheresoever, now, in the past, or in the future, to be used upon my human physical body or mind, consciousness, or soul while I am living here on Earth or any places in and out of space and time wherein such forces can influence one's being. I'm doing this with interpretive dance just so I can get in the mood. I'm not that good at dancing, but I'm doing my best. I withdraw consent to any type of mind control or the use of intelligent technology implants, physical, etheric, or astral, living or non living, to be used in my living, my being, my physical body, my ethereal body, my electromagnetic body, my astral body, my consciousness, or my soul body, which could possibly have any harmful effect on my physical body, mind, or consciousness or soul in any way. Okay. Mac, we are going to plot that. We already do. I like that. Now I'm not allowed to say that because I don't want to get thrown in jail for treason, but I got you. Okay. I withdraw consent to the external creation of dreams when I'm asleep. I withdraw consent to any other human being, corporation, government, religion, entity, machine, dimensional being, entity entering my consciousness on any level at any time ever if the intent is to bring harm unto myself and unlawful harm unto another entity. I withdraw consent to any type of frequency wave currently being used or historically used frequency wave to target my private and clearly designated unique human, physical, etheric, or astral bodies, my DNA, my cells, not to be confused with DNA the battle rapper, or my mind, my consciousness, or my soul in any way that is negative. This includes any time of exotic, secret, or covert earth-based or and off-world based technology, which includes locations on the moon, asteroid, or other undisclosed places being used that projects pulses, sorcery, beams, or waves of any known frequency, because that's how they get you, especially through your cell phones, which has been seen to be detrimental to the human body, mind, consciousness, or soul. I withdraw consent to the use and effects of fluoride in the drinking water, in addition to genetically modifying the food grown and sold for human consumption. I withdraw consent to the aerosol sprays being placed into the air I breathe, nor to the programming being inserted into the music that I listen to. I withdraw consent and do not accept any programming placed into the audio and video images I am exposed to. I withdraw consent to the negative manipulation of the weather and to the poisoning of the earth because I know that these acts are harmful and unhealthy to myself and others. And let me pause right here and let me tell you how this works. Because even though you've just withdrawn consent on here, okay, even though you've withdrawn consent, this is still happening to you, like the programming in music. So, because you have now withdrawn consent, you are telling the universe that what's happening to you is unlawful. And now, those people who are doing it to you, they're going to get justice stat. That's why I love doing this. I withdraw consent. Normally, I would say like the first time, just make sure you're not doing anything that puts you in that position. But no, actually, all you have to do is just withdraw consent. I withdraw consent to the use of psychics, black occult magicians, not to be confused with occult magicians who are black, archons, demons, and negative spirits, or any entities using mental energies or any other forms of frequency harm or attack against my living being or bodies, or using my bodies to inflict harm upon others. I withdraw consent to exotic, machine-like, robotic technology, either physically or etherically or astrally implanted, used in any way to track, alter, torment, attack, abuse, infect, or harm my body, my mind, my astral body, my consciousness, or my soul at any time, at any place, for any reason. What trolls? I don't see any trolls on here. Do you guys see any trolls? And we already have a moderator. Alex is taking care of it, I think. But appreciate you, Martel. I would draw consent to exotic machine-like robotic technology, either physically or etherically or astrally implanted, used in any way to track, alter, torment, attack, abuse, infect, or harm my body, my mind, my astral body, my consciousness, or my soul at any time, any place, for any reason. I withdraw consent to any deception being used on my living being at any time, anywhere, which creates any negative outcomes concerning the health and welfare of my own personal body, mind, and soul, also known as my personal living being, as my own personal living being, or my free will, my prosperity, my wealth, or my happiness, also described as my life. I am using my sovereign. I am using my sovereign lawful will and intention to declare and order that no energetic can deceive me personally in any way that affects me harmfully or negatively. No treaty made with any human being, corporation, government, religion, entity, machine, whether on or off this planet, is valid if that contract or treaty in any way affects my life or my body, mind, consciousness, or soul in any measurable, negative, or harmful way. What's up, Miss Christie? All right. No treaty made by anyone anywhere is valid if it collaterally affects my living and breathing being, my life, my happiness, or my prosperity in a harmful way or negative way without my full and comprehensive and transparent consent to said or stated treaty, even if I personally am not party to such a treaty. This includes all corporate treaties and contracts, as well as any treaties or contracts considered to be off-world and or interdimensional. Thank you, sunflower seeds. I remove all prior consent to deception, harm, enslavement, or control of my living being, my physical body, my ethereal body, my electromagnetic body, my astral body, my consciousness, or my soul body on any and all levels. 144. Gail, I am not doing chart readings live, but if you would like a chart reading, I have a sale on my website for those of you who want discounted readings for the whole of Libra season and only Libra season. I will be doing a sale. Please understand that once the sun goes 0 degrees Aries, all this energy resets. That's why we do it again. Aries season and then Libra season. Like 0 degrees Aries comes, it resets, non-consent with the full moon in Libra. And then Libra season comes with the full moon in Aries, or new moon in Libra. We just want Libra energy because it officiates this. Okay. I remove all prior consent to deception, harm, enslavement, or control of my living being, my physical body, my ethereal body, my electromagnetic body, my astral body, my consciousness, or my soul body on any and all levels. Any previous contracts or perceived consents through any form of tacit or assumed consent is now completely null and void, forbidden and banned upon all levels of existence. Any contracts made during any of my previous on and off world incarnations. Sorry, I rolled my eyes because I was thinking of a situation where someone did that to me, and it's like, not anymore. Any contracts made during any of my previous on and off earth world incarnations that involved gross deception, gross violation, trickery, mind control, black magic, occult, sorcery practices, which happens every day, are all here and now made permanently null and void. I need you guys to understand, whenever we do this, the dark forces flip a complete shit. They hate when we do this. They hate when you do this. This is not a one and all stop shop solution, but trust me when I say they hate when you do this and you take power to vocally affirm non-consent. No contract I have signed or agreed to, either in writing or as an assumed or tacit agreement as concerns incarnations in any way, shape, or form upon the earth is valid, regardless of any perceived amount of time or space, physical, dimensional, or otherwise, has transpired since that original contract or agreement was begun. Remember, step 1 and 2, you beamed the energy of the universe down your crown. You affirmed and declared who you are after all this cycles have happened, who you are now. And then you beam that up back to the universe. And now you're saying this non-consent. So this is connecting to all multiverses, all universes, really. Okay, look at how simple it is. Like, we're just saying it, but we're doing a lot. And it's possible because we have over 100 people. 44. If any of my previous consents or contracts of which I was a party involved me being under duress, which means like you were forced to do it or you were pressured, and or were made as a result of deception, they are all now deemed invalid. If any of my previous consents or contracts involved intentions of using me to serve another selfish agenda or purpose, they are all now invalid. Any being, any person, any person, being, corporation, government, religion, entity, machine, consciousness that wishes to have a contract with me, my living being, my physical body, my ethereal body, my electromagnetic body, my astral body, because if they can't get your physical body, they just hit you in the astral all the time. My consciousness or my soul body, and you can't get to your soul body unless you get through the astral body, must do so in complete transparency with every single piece of that contract slash consent explained in full detail with absolutely no missing information or obligations left unstated or unexplained, and must be written out in full with my fully conscious approval and wet ink signature. Not dry ink, wet ink. Okay? That's how you know it's serious. You can catch these magic hands. Where to Kobe Barrett. Public notice to Earth's criminal, harm-inducing appointed caretakers or leaders, including earthly visitors. Yeah, we talking about you too. So we have some earthly visitors watching us right now. Talking about, do we believe in aliens? Whom are their supporters and any being, entity, corporation, government, religion, machines, or person aligned in any way with any of these beings? If any such things as listed above are being done or ever were done in the past, then those acts occur without my consent and will be considered deception and are void. And no, you like that, huh? All tacit or presumed consent by me for any act of doing done by another person, entity, being, etc., that affects me in any way that I perceive as negative, harming, or controlling my free will whatsoever is hereby now permanently removed and challenged and denied, son. It is denied to any and all beings or entities unless a current contract or treaty has been negotiated with me personally. Okay, thank you very much. Tacit means understood or implied without being stated, by the way. Notice to agent is notice to principal. Notice to principal is notice to agent. That's my favorite line. I don't even really get it, but I love that line. No further notice is deemed necessary, and that is now both written and recorded on this planet Earth, Gaia, and upon all four-dimensional universal records. If any human being, entity, government, religion, corporation, group from this planet Earth, Gaia, any dimension, any universe, any perceived other level of existence wishes to form any contracts or agreements or treaties with me, they must do so face to face in this physicality that my human body resides in on this planet, in full acknowledgement and agreement of my free will to choose to do so only under the agreements written in this declaration. I have the right of my own sovereign will to change, update, modify. I have the right of my own sovereign will to change, update, or modify this declaration at any time. And we are done. We are done with the declaration. Now we are going to do the next half of this, the inner peace declaration. Okay. Received on June 15, 2014 at the top of Mount Healaka up with the ancestral cloud people. Moi, Hawaii, Luna Joy, Yaxi. Use daily upon rising, before sleeping, or any time that you feel negative energy may be impacting you. If you feel that you are being drained of vital energy or that you may be misusing your energy, this will assist you in uploading and retaining the upgrades and universal realignments to your higher purpose. If we lived in a conscious world, this would only need to be done once. Though as we become more at one with all life and the collective consciousness, it is necessary to stay vigilant to keeping clear and aligned to our higher power / source whilst going through the many course corrections, rebootings, and realignments, which are part of our landing sequence. The realignment bubble creates a sacred space in which the user can be fully supported in receiving unlimited pure energy from source so as to carry out your divine purpose. This will also reduce and even eliminate any draining, negative, unsupported projections from any source and clear out other misuses of energy. A declaration to anchor a proactive, empowering, ascending, clearing energy bubble. Thank you, Alex. All supportive, loving energy sent to me. Sorry, all supporting, loving energy sent to me from any and all outside sources will be accepted with great gratitude. This ensures energy coming to you will be supportive toward you in your divine mission on Earth. By the way, only North Node and Pisces have divine missions, but we can just say all the North Node places are divine. All toxic and negative energy sent to me from any and all outside sources will be immediately returned to sender, cleared, purified, and without malice. I don't know. I kind of wanted to be sent back with malice so they learn their lesson. But hey, it is what it is. This ensures that any misqualified, negative, I'm just joking, or harmful energy that is sent to you, not really, will automatically be returned without impacting you in any way. No drugs needed at all. I didn't know that if you keep repeating yourself, you're on drugs. You want to say what drugs I'm on? You should probably be specific. With the unlimited power of my mighty I am presence, I am declaring that all supportive, loving energy sent from me to any and all outside sources are gladly offered with 100% unconditional love. This ensures that energy given out is offered without attachment or perceived payoff. All energy sent from me to any sources that do not honor or respect these energy offerings will be returned to me cleared and purified. This ensures that you do not waste precious energy and protects you from actions that come from misguidance or a need to rescue. Remember, we are all still human. Unless you're a Pisces sun or Aquarius, you motherfuckers aren't human. You're aliens. We know it. All toxic or negative energy, intentional or unintentional, sent from me to anyone will be immediately returned to me or cleared. Sorry. All toxic or negative energy, intentional or unintentional, sent from me to anyone will be immediately returned to me, cleared and purified. This ensures that any energy you send out that was less than pure heart intentions will not impact the receiver. Sagittarius, you are not human either. You freaking centaurs. Just in case you thought you could act human like you're not magical beings. This declaration is so and is made manifest through all time, space, dimension, in the past, present, and future, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year throughout my physical, emotional, and spiritual bodies until I request the removal of this bubble or I no longer need any realignment and the evolution process is complete. Yes, that does include leap years and any other extra days. This declaration is given with a great gratitude with the support and guidance of my spirit guardians. It is so, and so it is. Note, we send out energy all day long without knowing it, just by having a thought or perception of someone or something. We send out energy that impacts others. If you intend to purposefully send out healing energy to anyone to support or help them, you must ask permission first. Otherwise, you are violating universal law. Jumping into someone's space without asking permission, even to help, is an invasion of their privacy and free will. This does not apply when others sign up for workshops, etc., in which you are taking responsibility for being a teacher's position to a group. Holla at your boy. Do you feel that sense of empowerment? You're the shit. Now, I have a special message for you timeline jumpers. Whenever you shift timelines, it could be very hard to notice because in between the billions of different timelines, billions, there could be such minute changes where you wouldn't know you shifted timelines. Yeah, sure, you can that blue flame, don't worry, that doesn't count. It's not really doing that really. So keep that in mind because a whole lot of how you personally are aware of timeline shifts You can shift it into a timeline where everything, Virgos notice this, and Pisces too, where everything is the same except maybe someone is left-handed instead of right-handed, or everything is the same except where like someone has a freckle that's like 1 centimeter lower. It's almost super hard to tell. But you timeline shifters are going to be able to. I'm not a timeline shifter. I'm so oblivious. I don't have Virgo. I don't have Sagittarius. I don't have Pisces. So I do shift timelines, but I'm never aware of it. I don't know. I don't really perceive it. I don't really care. But this is important because the timeline shifting that you will be undergoing and effectively once again going through has everything to do with how well you are able to weave different aspects of each timeline, where you bring stuff to different timelines and take stuff to other timelines versus the central timelines that you will now merge. So this applies to you if you have Neptune Sun contacts. And it's supposed to be weird, but this Jupiter in Sagittarius is fleshing it out. Other than the timeline shifters, okay, the seers and the negators, you're up, okay? You're seeing over this period will break through, and you'll be able to see into different multiverses and realities. I'm going to purposefully be vague and abstract, but this is very important because this full moon has fully fleshed out the essence of our character. And this is where we now really finally get to have fun to a degree with how much we've grown. So once again, if you are a timeline shifter, just be mindful. There's going to be huge fluctuations between timelines because there is an important event occurring where some certain people who have died in this timeline did not die in another timeline, and they are very important people. And so you're going to notice. What if you shift timelines in your dreams? Elizabeth Miller, this is why I just said, great question. This is why I just said, if you have Neptune contacts to your sun, you are probably a timeline shifter because dreams is a large way in which many of you can travel through time through your dreams. Shout out to one of you who emailed me about your experience of this. And, really just some nonsensical experiences that really won't make sense to you logically, but don't have to because they transcend human logic. Human logic is not cosmic logic. Human logic is not cosmic logic. Human logic is not cosmic logic. So keep that in mind. And after this broadcast ends, I want you to do a spell of your own making and prepare for it to come true. You guys stay blessed as always. Love y'all.